Hello everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Brian, and I am the newest member of the High Stakes team. Now I'd like to commence this video with a request for those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions. If our guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, we kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering our presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore our Patreon support tier or check out our various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Los Angeles Dodgers. My team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers moneyline, and here is why. While Landon Knack has only gone more than 5 innings once in 6 starts, he has been very efficient. He has a record of 1-1 in 6 starts with a 2.08 ERA, 0.96 whip, and a 25/8 KBB ratio on the season. Opposing batters are hitting .191 against Knack this season. He has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in each of his 6 starts. Knack has pitched 4.2 innings or more in each start. While Zach Gallen has been good this season, he faces one of the best batting lineups in the league, even without Mookie Betts. The Dodgers are top 5 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The Dodgers will win this contest. My total pick is over 8.5 runs, and here is why. Los Angeles has been excellent on offense this season. They are top 5 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The Diamondbacks have been good on offense this season. They rank in the top 10 or around the top 10 in the league in runs, hits, RBI, walks, strikeouts, batting average, OBP, and OPS. The Dodgers have hit Gallen well. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Tampa Bay Rays vs Kansas City Royals. My team pick is Rays to win, and here is why. The Royals have struggled recently, losing 2 of their last 3 games, including a defeat to the Rays in the first game of the series, and falling to 3rd in the AL Central. The Rays have won 5 of their previous 8 games against Kansas City overall, and they have defeated the Royals in 2 of their previous 3 at Chase Field. Their pitching staff limited Royals batters to just 1 run in each of their last 2 meetings. The Rays have produced a 3.09 ERA in their prior 4 games on the road against the Royals. They have won over 50% of their games on the road in 2024. Tampa Bay has been playing their best ball of the season recently, winning 6 of their last 8 games overall and 5 of 6 away from their home stadium. They have limited their opponents to 1 run or less in 3 of their last 4. Adding to the Royals' woes in this contest, they have struggled to hit during day games, ranking 22nd in the league in batting average and 27th in OBP, so the odds they score quickly in bunches are low. Eflin has produced a 1.11 whip in 18 innings versus the Royals. The stats and trends strongly support a road victory for the Rays on Independence Day. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here is why. Marsh struck out 11 and gave up 2 runs in 6 innings versus the Rays in Kansas City last season. 5 of the last 8 games between these 2 squads went under the run total, with only 25 runners crossing the plate during their 3-game set played earlier this season. The Rays ranked 25th in the league in slugging percentage and 22nd in OPS, so they lack the tools to consistently add a significant amount of runs to the scoreboard. They have scored 3 runs or less in 3 of their previous 5 contests. The Kansas City pitching staff ranks in the top 10 in several key categories, including ERA, so the odds the Rays score quickly in bunches are low. They rank 1/0 in the majors in ERA during day games with 3.78. Both teams rank in the bottom half of the league in multiple offensive categories. Tampa Bay has pushed or gone under the run total in 7 of their last 9 games overall and 3 straight on the road. The Royals have pushed or gone under the run total in 11 of 13 overall, and they have limited their opponents to 3 runs or less in 6 of 8 at home. Both teams have struggled to hit during the day, ranking in the bottom half of the league in batting average and slugging percentage. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair on July 4th in Kansas City. Milwaukee Brewers vs Colorado Rockies. My team pick is Milwaukee to win, and here is why. The first 2 games of the series were split, each team winning a 1-run ball game. With a win in the second game, the Brewers improved to 2-4-2-2 on the road this season, while Colorado moved to 17-25 at Coors Field. Milwaukee's rookie starter is adept at working away from home as well, with 3 of his last 5 starts and 7 of his outings on the year coming on the road. He is 4-0 in his last 5 road outings, allowing a combined 2 runs over 25 and 2/3 innings. The Rockies' offense is decent enough and may be able to pluck the youngster for a few runs, but I think Myers holds the upper hand with his past performances on the road this year. On the other side, Quantrill is just 2-3 with a 4.05 ERA at home this season. My total pick is over 10.5 runs, and here is why. In their first 2 games, the teams averaged a combined 11 runs per game but split 1-1 against the total. Both teams do have fairly healthy offenses in play, noted in part by the combined 91 games between them that have hit the over this season. Coors Field has the highest park factor 113 per baseballsavant.com than any other team in the game by far, due in major part to the number of runs scored at the Denver ballpark. Heading into Wednesday, the Rockies had scored at least 5 runs in 7 of their last 12 games at home. Milwaukee had plated 6 runs or more in 5 of their last 9 games. The over is 6-3-1 in the last 10 meetings between the two. San Francisco Giants vs Atlanta Braves. My team pick is Atlanta Braves to win, and here is why. The Atlanta Braves have been doing well and are on a different level compared to what the San Francisco Giants have been producing this year. When looking at the pitching splits from the starters, Logan Webb is 2-4 with a 4.08 ERA and a .276 batting average against in 10 road starts this season, while Charlie Morton is 3-2 with a 3.55 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP in 8 starts in Truist Park thus far. These bullpens have been on 2 completely different levels throughout the season in terms of how the bullpens have been producing, as Atlanta is 3rd in the majors with a 3.11 reliever ERA, while San Francisco is down in 24th place in the entire sport with a 4.44 bullpen ERA up to this point. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here is why, when diving into the ability of how these offenses have been producing with runners on base this season. San Francisco is 20th in MLB, with a .722 team ops in those situations, while Atlanta is not too much better, as they are 17th in baseball, with a .735 team ops when the opposing pitcher is in the stretch. Throughout the season, these teams are not doing incredibly well with slugging, as the Giants are 15th with a .393 team slugging percentage so far, while the Braves are 12th with a .402 team slugging percentage so far. Even the starting pitchers in the month of June were able to look sharp, as Charlie Morton was 2-2 with a 3.10 ERA and a .194 opposing batting average in 29.0 innings 5 starts, while Logan Webb is 2-2 with a 3.83 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP in 40.0 innings 6 starts during the month of June, so they were doing well lately. Baltimore Orioles vs Seattle Mariners. My team pick is Baltimore Orioles 1.5 runs, and here is why. Currently, the Seattle Mariners are leading the American League West Division with a record of 4.741. This impressive record is a result of their strong performance on the field, with an average of 3.78 runs scored and 7.02 hits collected per game this season. The team's batting average stands at .216, while their on-base percentage is at .296. Additionally, the Mariners have a positive run differential of 1, indicating their ability to outscore their opponents. On the other hand, their opponents have been scoring an average of 3.77 runs and 7 runs and 7.16 hits per game against them this season. Their opponents also have a team batting average of .219 and an on-base percentage of .276. This season, the Seattle Mariners have a record of 38-50 against the run line. However, when playing at home, their record improves slightly to 20-24. After a loss, the Mariners have a record of 19-21 against the run line. Unfortunately, in their last 5 games, they have not been able to cover the run line, and in their last 13 games, they have only managed to cover it twice. The Baltimore Orioles are dominating the baseball field this season, currently holding the top spot with a record of 5.531. Their offensive prowess is evident, as they score an average of 5.16 runs and collect 8.77 hits per game. This is reflected in their impressive team batting average of .254 and a solid team on-base percentage of .314. The Orioles have also excelled in their run differential, boasting a 117 score so far this season. On the other hand, their opponents have struggled to keep up, with an average of only 3.800 runs and 7.53 hits per game against the Orioles. This is further highlighted by their opponent's batting average of .224 and on-base percentage of .291. The Baltimore Orioles have had a strong performance this season when it comes to their record against the run line. In all games, they have a record of 5.036, showcasing their ability to consistently cover the spread. When playing on the road, the Orioles have an impressive record of 2.614 against the run line. Additionally, after a win, the Orioles have a record of 3.222 against the run line, indicating their ability to maintain momentum and continue their success. In their last 2 games, the Orioles have covered the run line, and in their last 7 games, they have covered it in 4 of them. The Orioles are playing very good baseball this season, and they should continue their winning ways in Game 2 of this series. My total pick is over 7 runs, and here is why. The Baltimore Orioles have had a high-scoring season so far, with 44 out of their 86 games going over the posted total. This trend has continued even when they are playing on the road, as 22 out of their 40 away games have also gone over the posted total. Interestingly, after a win, the Orioles have gone over the posted total in 27 out of 54 scenarios. On the other hand, the Seattle Mariners have had a different experience, with only 35 out of their 88 games this season going under the posted total. When playing at home, the Mariners have seen 29 out of 44 games going under the posted total. This trend has been consistent in their recent games, with their last 2 games going under the posted total and 4 out of their last 5 games also ending under the posted total. I like the over trends in this ball game. Los Angeles Angels vs Oakland Athletics. My team pick is Los Angeles Angels money line, and here is why. I'm taking the Angels as the away underdogs, as I don't trust Sears or Oakland as a whole for that matter. The A's have a subpar record at home this year, and the Angels have taken 4 of their last 5 from Oakland. Contreras has been able to do well in his limited action this year, and betting on the A's has been a disastrous experience for anyone risky enough to do that. The Angels have the momentum with 7 wins in their last 10, and last night proved they have the offense to defeat the A's. It's just a matter of pitching. I think they will get it done in this game. My total pick is over 8.5 runs, and here is why. Sears has not been as great as Oakland would have preferred at this point in the season, and while Contreras has done well for the Angels on the other side, their bullpen behind him ranks 30th in the MLB in ERA. The Angels have had a funny habit of scoring in the latter innings to push the game to the over. I have faith the trend will continue here with both sides ready to swing the bat. The Angels have hit the over in the majority of their games this season, and the over has been hit 4 of their last 6 meetings between each other. San Diego Padres vs Texas Rangers. My team pick is Rangers to win, and here is why. Texas started the year poorly due to some key injuries but have gotten Max Scherzer back, and he should be able to continue his success to lead the Rangers to a win on the 4th of July here. The Rangers are 2-0-2-0-2 at home as Texas has played better at home. Scherzer should be able to keep the Padres lineup quiet and edge out a win in what should be a low-scoring game. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here is why. The under is a great spot here as the game features 2 great starting pitchers, Scherzer and King. Both Scherzer and King will be able to limit the offense, as the NRFI is a good spot in this game. This season, Texas is 4.9334 in hitting the under, while at home is 2.7112, while San Diego's 4.1471, but against Scherzer the bats will struggle to produce a ton of offense. This likely will be a 3-2-3-1 type of game here. Philadelphia Phillies vs Chicago Cubs. My team pick is Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. Philadelphia will start southpaw Christopher Sanchez in the finale of this series with Chicago. Sanchez delivered a sparkling performance against the Marlins last Friday night, tallying up 9 strikeouts while recording his first career shutout. Since June 17th, he has won 3 straight contests and surrendered just 1 earned run over 23 innings with an 18-1 KBB. Philly has allowed the fewest homers in the majors. Chicago is 23rd in ops and struggled offensively in Game 1 of this series. Philadelphia has won 6 in a row against the Cubs, and 7 of 10 overall. Chicago has dropped 7 of 9. My total pick is under, and here is why. Although the wins have not come for Jameson Taillon, he has pitched well this season for the reeling Cubs. Taillon is now 1-2 over his last 4 starts, despite registering a 2.16 ERA during that stretch. He's given up 3 or fewer earned runs in all but one of his 13 starts this season. Taillon owns a respectable 3.03 ERA with a 58-17 KBB through 74.1 frames this season, and although the Phillies are on fire, I expect both pitchers to deliver an above-average game. The total has gone under in 4 of Philadelphia's last 5 games facing National League Central foes. Detroit Tigers vs Minnesota Twins. My team pick is Minnesota Twins minus 1.5 runs, and here's why. The Twins will get the win in this game that I expect to be a low-scoring affair. Minnesota is hitting just .203 versus Detroit, but Bailey Ober has been solid on the mound. He has an ERA of 3.62 during home games. The Tigers have struggled recently as they are coming off of the month of June, where they hit .213. The difference will be in Kenta Maeda's poor pitching. the Tigers have lost 6 straight that Maeda has started. He also has an ERA of 8.53 when playing on the road. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here is why. Poor hitting says it all. The Twins are hitting .203 against Detroit this season. They are also hitting .226 against divisional foes. Detroit hit .213 in the month of June. They also hold the 5th worst batting average. This will be a low-scoring game with 2 toothless offenses in poor form.